Hey everybody, welcome back. Review a Day, episode number 176. I'm Leland, and thank you guys for joining me. The film review I'm doing for you guys today is The Invention of Lying, and this is the new film from Ricky Gervais. He co-wrote and co-directed this film with a guy named Matthew Robinson, I believe. Not familiar with him, but Ricky Gervais, one of my absolute favorites, the co-creator of the original BBC series The Office. The original Office. No Dunder Mifflin, no Jim and Pam. It's all about Wernham Hogg and Tim and Don. The original the BBC Office is just one of my favorite anything. It's some of my favorite television ever, and if you're a fan of the US Office and you really haven't checked out the original UK series, you should. It's only 13 episodes. It's really not that much. I think it's some of my favorite television ever aired. The Invention of Lying, this movie stars Ricky Gervais as the main character, Jennifer Garner, Jonah Hill, Louis C.K., Jeffrey Tambor, a ton of really small roles filled out by some pretty great actors. You get Tina Fey, Jason Bateman. I don't want to spoil it, but I will. Edward Norton, Philip Seymour Hoffman have great cameos in this film. Stephen Merchant has a small role, co-creator of The Office as well. Just some really great, funny people in this movie. And it's set in a world where there's never been a lie, and Ricky Gervais stumbles upon, he's the first guy to ever tell a lie, and he kind of gets a lot of success because he, like this. And I have to say that this movie ended up being a lot more than I had expected it to be. But that said, I think what I expected from this movie was a very funny movie about a guy who, in a world where no one tells lies, everyone's brutally honest, Ricky Gervais is going to walk around and he's going to be funny, he's going to lie to people, and people are going to believe him. The movie has that in spades. There's some just great funny cameos. Jeffrey Tambor is great in this movie. All these small roles are filled out by really funny people, and it's a lot of fun to see Matthew Robinson and Ricky Gervais create this universe where everyone tells absolutely the truth. Martin Starr, I took a little sip out of that when he gives Jennifer Garner the drink. There's a lot of fun to be had in this movie. I think it's Ricky Gervais. I think it's what you should expect from him. But what I wasn't expecting, and I don't know why this surprised me, but this movie's a lot more than just a funny movie. And I think that's true of just about anything Ricky Gervais has ever really done. I always find that I end up caring about the Ricky Gervais's characters much more than you realize. And by the end, I always kind of feel invested in them. I think Ricky Gervais shows up some emotional range in this movie that I hadn't seen before, and I think he's a much better actor than I had ever really imagined. And Jennifer Garner, oh my God, I love Jennifer Garner. Every time I see this girl in a movie, I absolutely fall in love with her. It seems like, I remember when I came out of Juno, someone asked me, what did you think about it? And I remember saying I hated the dialogue, swear to blog. Do you guys remember that? Ugh, one of the worst, just such a terrible line. I really hate that. But I remember saying Jennifer Garner was fantastic in Juno, and she is no exception here. She is really a lot of fun to watch. She somehow comes across as really sweet and caring while she's delivering some really pretty blunt, honest dialogue that is just really funny to watch her deliver. Her and Rob Lowe are a lot of fun in this movie, and I definitely like that. What I wasn't expecting about this movie, and I don't know why I'm surprised, but this movie has some balls on it. I think this movie went into places that I was not expecting. And I'm not surprised that some of these parts haven't shown up in the trailers, because I think they would really alienate a lot of people. And I was kind of surprised that people didn't walk out at certain points. I think this movie has a bit of a rebellious tone to it. While it may look like a funny movie about people who've never told lies, I think it's a lot more than that. And Ricky Gervais, I think he has a lot to say with this movie. And I think he does it really well, while also being funny and not over-preaching what he's trying to get at. I really love that kind of, when people can gracefully comment on stuff that we, in our real lives, without over-preaching, because it could have so easily crossed the line, and it definitely didn't happen. I'm a huge Ricky Gervais fan. I really dug this movie. It was funny. There's some great cameos. It's got some balls to it. I would definitely recommend checking this movie out. I give The Invention of Lying a 4 out of 5. If I did have a critique of this movie, it's that by the end I wish the wheels would have kicked in a little bit sooner, and movie would have maybe went on 10 minutes too long, but really, what movie doesn't? 4 out of 5. If you guys like this review, make sure to rate, subscribe, head over to nitpickit.com or dampercast.com, and I'll see you guys next time.